Ya va a empezar. Welcome to another episode of Shade of Brown Pod.
Yeah.
I am Ramsey. To my left is
Gilbert.
Yeah. Give us some horns. Give us some
Horns,
horns. Come on, hype it up. Hype it up. I have to press the other ones too.
It's my first day on the button, guys. So
I forgot my.
I forgot his tablet, man.
Once again, I forgot it. Bro.
Puros fallas, man.
Hey, pero
Pero-
seguimos haciendo
Gallos.
gallos.
Gallo por la mañana, güey.
Yes, sir. I just pressed it, bro.
I know, I like it. I want to do it too.
Don't get trigger happy, bro. Pero aquí estamos.
Yeah.
Another day,
Another
another
day.
pod.
Yes, exactly.
So we haven't done this in a while. My brother used to do this, but
Yeah.
I think the duty has fallen upon one of us.
Yeah.
But I'll go ahead and do it.
Mm-hmm.
If you're listening, if you're watching, don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube.
Yes.
If you're watching us on the beautiful world of YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're listening, give us a star rating and a comment on the podcast platforms. We're available on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Apple Podcast, yes.
I almost said Apple Music.
Apple Music.
I almost did,
You
bro.
can search for us on there too.
And then you can follow us on the social medias. We are on Instagram and TikTok.
Yeah.
Shade of Brown Pod for the both of them.
Yes.
And on YouTube, I forgot to mention on YouTube. YouTube is Shade of Brown Pod. It's the same everywhere.
Just one word?
YouTube separate word, but on social platforms one word.
Okay.
But it's the same, letters.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, we make it easy for you guys to find us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So also, I haven't said this in a while. I said it once. I made a post of it, and we are affiliated with Amazon. And if you're out there, an aspiring podcaster, if you want to do it by yourself or you and a friend,
Or you and a cousin?
oh yeah, me like in our case,
like us?
me and my cousin. Go to we have a link. If you follow us already on the social platforms or either you're watching us. Actually, the link is going to be everywhere on the listening platforms, YouTube, and the social medias. Go on the link. You'll find the Amazon affiliate link, and you will find a little things that you might need to start a podcast.
The basic stuff.
Yeah, the essentials really and cheap. Like make it super efficient and cheap for y'all. Everyone has a phone. You can literally record a podcast on a phone.
Yeah, that's what we're doing right now.
Yeah, that's what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
And, I don't got a switcher guy yet, so we're still working on that. So
We're hiring. No.
Yeah, we're hiring right now. Pero make it easy. Everyone has a phone now, so use your phone. Get a little tripod. Ahí lo dejas ahí. And then there's like these little Bluetooth mics that comes in two, pairs of two.
They come handy too.
And pretty good quality, if you
Yeah.
ask me. And charge them real good, and then put them on your shirt and sit down somewhere and start talking.
Yeah.
And there you go. You got a pod.
Yeah, you don't have to have these stands, You just put them on your shirt and
There you
easy.
go. Yeah.
We filmed that commercial for Spicy Bash with those.
Yeah.
If you guys ever go up to a profile, you can see that commercial of Spicy Bash.
I wouldn't mind experimenting on one of these episodes in the future episods with those little mics on.
That'd
and just
be
have it
sick.
like that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
That'd
chilling there, nothing in our way,
Yeah.
Yeah. that would be cool.
That's something to think about.
Yeah.
Maybe to show our viewers and listeners how good it is.
Yeah, we could do that.
Kind of like advertising
Yeah,
almost.
pretty much.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. If you want to get up and move something, we can still hear you.
We could still,
Exactly.
I could still talk, behind the camera. Hey, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
But I think that's all the plugins and everything, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much.
All right then. So all right, let's get to it, you guys. There's a very funny thing that happened recently about Drake.
Yeah, I heard.
He got caught stroking his thing.
Yeah.
His dangling.
Yeah. His monster.
How does that even happen?
I don't know, man. Just
Like, think about it.
Yeah.
There's a video of him, stroking his thing, and
I saw it twice.
think about how does something like that get leaked? He had to do it. He had to send that because like supposedly it's him. Mm-hmm. He must have sent that to some chick he was talking to or hooking up with or whatever.
And she leaked it, man?
And then that girl leaked it.
Probably.
That's the most likely thing that happened.
Yeah, because I wouldn't think Drake would leak him doing it
Why?
himself.
Yeah, exactly.
Why would he do it?
Yeah.
But yeah, I know a lot of people were saying a lot of things about it. Like, it's huge,
But bro, that's funny, bro.
Yeah.
Like, Drake, it would happen to him.
It would, yeah.
Because he's such a troll.
Yeah.
He messes around, and he's like I get it. People like to follow him up because he's a trendy guy or whatever.
Yeah, I
don't.
He's a funny guy.
His music's all right to me. I don't really listen to him.
I like his music.
I listen to more like underground or indie. Like I don't really listen to mainstream like that.
Yeah, no, I get
Not
you.
really.
Yeah.
I pretty much mentioned it before on the pod.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, when we were talking about it. Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of funny, bro. Like you got caught lacking.
Yeah, caught lacking doing
pun intended.
Doing the deed.
Got caught lacking, pun intended.
Yeah, man. Well, good. Best of luck with Drake, man. See how long this lasts.
Yeah, and the thing about this, like, is this gonna scar him?
I feel like he'll be able to brush it off.
But he's gonna be known as that guy.
Yeah, you're stroking your shit, man. Man, it leaked.
That's dumb right there, bro.
Hey, but he's rich, man. He doesn't care.
He's gonna brush it off.
Yeah, he's gonna brush it off. He's gonna come up with a new album.
And everyone's gonna forget.
They're gonna forget about it.
Literally.
He'll probably do a verse in one of
knowing
his
Drake,
songs.
knowing Drake. Well, I don't know him personally, but it's something he would do.
Yeah.
Since he's like a troll and whatnot, he's probably gonna use that video as leverage for like a new album or single.
Probably, yeah.
And then rap about it.
Put it in a verse, yeah.
He's gonna rap about it,
and it's gonna come out fire.
And then everyone's gonna want to hear it or watch the music video or whatever he's gonna do. Oh, he's talking about what happened.
They're gonna be like, if it wasn't for you stroking your shit, this wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, so I think that would be pretty smart of him, actually. Yeah,
he'll probably get the idea from us. Maybe watching us.
Trademark. Trade brown, trademark. Pero yeah, man. I mean, that's the best thing he could do. Leverage it for his advantage.
Yeah, get it like a little bounce back.
Yeah. And clap back.
Yeah, clap.
All right. Pero una compa wanted me to give him a shout out. Cool guy. Recently got here from Mexico.
Yeah, and he's one of our fans or what?
Yes, sir. He's a fan. Recently. Very recent fan. Compa Eric. Saludos, Eric. Me pidió un shout out.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool, man. We gotta do it with our fans. Get them involved.
Hey, aquí, Eric. Aquí estamos.
Aquí estamos, güey.
A chambear, sigamos.
Yeah. Este es mi nuevo trabajo.
No llegas tarde,
Llegas tarde,
All right. Well.
Those are all random.
Yeah. But that was a little quick shout out to the homie.
To the homie.
Yeah. So all right, bro. Check this out. This happened, and I saw this go down. Well, let me tell you like what happened recently. I think it was like a couple of days ago. I think like 2 days ago.
Tell me.
I believe. I went to Subway.
Subway, okay.
Right? I was a little hungry. I went to go get a sandwich.
Get a full on.
And as I was paying, llegaron, some people, I don't want to get too detailed or whatever, with skin color and whatnot, or whatever, racial or whatever.
Yeah.
Pero llegaron, a dude and a girl together. They were probably a couple, I don't know. And they went straight to the fridge.
Okay.
In Subway, you know how that in Subway has a fridge.
Yeah, next to the fountain drinks.
And they have drinks in there, like extra different drinks, bottle drinks. Either way, they just went straight in there and they started grabbing things.
Oh yeah.
Like they owned the place, bro.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and literally they were about to walk out, and I was paying, and the register guy, he's like, "Hey, you didn't pay for that." and I had my back turned, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
And I turned around, and the dude looks at me. I guess
You thought you said it.
no. The store guy that works there, he said that. And then I turned around. The dude robbing probably thought I was gonna do something because he looked at me like, and he kind of like stood there and he stared at me, and I was just like barely like
Captivating what's going on.
Yeah, I was still processing what was going on. Like what
You're
what?
like,
Yeah, and I was like with the card still in my hand, like what's going on? Yeah, and the guy just like got the girl that was with him said, just put it back.
really?
Yeah, and then the guy listened to her, then like just put the drinks back on the counter.
On the counter, they did.
He put it on the counter, and then they left.
What? I feel like once you're at the door, why don't you just dip? You're already doing it.
You might as well.
Might as well. They're still probably gonna call the cops and have you guys arrested or whatever.
Yeah, like how low do you have to be
To rob drinks.
How broke you got to be to steal un agua,
Yeah.
a jugo,
Yeah.
and I think there was like another juice drink or whatever. There was like three. It was like three drinks:
yeah.
a water and like 2 juices. Bro, how broke you gotta be
Honestly, yeah.
to steal that? How much is that? Like $10?
That's probably
for
less.
three
That's probably less than $10, bro.
for all three.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. But that's going on a lot around here in Cali.
It is. I know it recently happened here in the mall in Antelope Valley as well. Some kids went in there and started stealing
The kiosk.
The kiosk. What do you mean?
Yeah, like the middle.
Oh yeah, the kiosk, the jewelry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were breaking the windows and all that.
The funny thing though, bro, those kiosks, it's fake jewelry.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Why are they stealing fake
It's
things?
literally just for style.
The looks.
The looks, you know. But yeah, a lot of thief, events have been happening.
Yeah.
Nowadays.
And a lot of people in California are mad, and they're like blaming Newsom for that because like it's like a $950.
Yeah.
If it's under $950 or I believe $950, it's still a misdemeanor.
Yeah.
And when it's past that, it's a felony.
Yeah.
$950 is a lot.
It is,
bro.
You could steal a lot of clothes with that.
Yeah.
And this kid a lot of drinks. Dude, when 150,
a whole truck full, bro.
Dude, when I used to work in at Home Depot when a couple years back.
You worked at Home Depot?
Yeah, I worked at Home Depot for like during COVID season.
I never knew that.
You didn't know that?
I never knew that.
Yeah, I was there for like only a few months.
That's why.
Yeah. But what the thing is, there's a policy there at Home Depot that if you see someone stealing, stuff, you can't do nothing about it.
You gotta let them go.
You gotta let them go. You can't even tackle them. You can't even chase them down, shout at them. You gotta let them go. The only person that could do something is the securities, but most of the time they were busy with something else.
Yeah.
So I know the policies, the laws here in California are kind of.
They're weird, bro.
Yeah, weird. Yeah, with the whole thief and all that, the stealing stuff, 950 or lower. Most people don't even trip no more.
I get it with Home Depot. Home Depot got money, bro. They got insurance.
Of course.
If they lose something, they'll get it back.
Yeah,
they have insurance for their merch and all that. And with Home Depot, I don't feel bad about. But when it comes to a small business, a mom and pop shop, stealing $900 to $950 is gonna hurt them a lot.
No, it's a dent. It could be like a dent in their
bro.
Yeah,
it's gonna cost them a lot.
Yeah, especially Subways. Cause I know Subways out here, they're franchises.
Yeah,
and they're family owned. And it is gonna be like a dent to them too. Even if you just take a couple of drinks, that's still part of their inventory that they paid for.
Yeah. A lot of weird things, but not to take sides. I'm not taking Newsom's side. I don't. There's some things that I don't agree on what he's doing.
Yeah.
A lot of people. I don't know if there's people know this or not, but our like the threshold when it becomes like a between misdemeanor and a felony is actually lower than most states. Yeah, and like I did a little bit of research on that, and that's what that. When I learned that, I was like, "What?
Yeah.
Imagine other states how much the threshold is on their side." I'm like, it's probably what 1,000 or more.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it has to be in the thousands in order for it.
Yeah, imagine. Yeah, and I'm like, okay, but still, $950 is still a lot.
Yeah,
bro.
it's a lot. You could do a lot of stuff.
It's
That's
not
like,
justified.
hey, for some people, that's like rent money, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a room or something, $150, man.
Yeah, bro.
But, hopefully, because what is California's a democratic state, right?
Yeah, mostly.
Yeah, so there's a lot of people, who are like, oh no, support this and support this. I feel like California's the weirdest state to live in. It's beautiful, of course, but like it's really weird, man. You
What makes
know,
it weird, man?
uh, I don't know. A lot of things
The
are
people?
allowed. Yeah, people, bro. I would live. I like to live in a spot like for example, Texas. I
Texas.
would love to live in Texas. Like if I were to grow old, I would love to go in Texas, knowing that I lived there for a few months
Mm.
and knowing how they run and this and that. Like I love it. I love Texas.
Mm.
Yeah, you know,
Speaking of Texas, what
Texas.
you want to move over there and then eventually become your own country?
I heard
Is
about that. Yeah,
Yeah, what Texas is trying to do?
yeah. The what is called seceding.
Yeah,
Seceding.
and supposedly it's unconstitutional too.
Yeah, the Constitution does not allow a state to go on their own. Pretty much be
Yeah.
a independent nation.
When they're already part of the
The United
U.S.
States. Yeah, and you know, I know that's something that's been going on in the news right now lately.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, something made me think about too, and I also did a little bit of research on that. Like, what would happen if Texas actually pulled through on that and you know, left the U.S. basically and
Left the
became their own
US.
country,
Like their own borders,
their own borders, their own
Yeah,
country,
their own nation.
their own
I
nation.
don't know. Like I don't see it ever happening because, like we said, the Constitution does not allow that.
Yeah,
But if it were to happen,
could trigger civil war,
it could.
and then
there'll be a
but the
lot of
outcome, what if they actually pull it off? Like they become their own country.
yeah. I know the main reason why that's happening right now because Texas for a long time they've been trying to be their own nation for a long time. It's
Yeah.
not something new, but recently it's been more popping because the whole immigration thing.
Yeah,
The immigrants trying to come in. Texas trying to defend them.
yeah,
But because of the Biden administration, they're saying to let the immigrants in, but Texas feels unsafe letting people they don't know or that don't belong in this country into Texas. That's why they feel like no, we got to be our own country, our own nation.
yep,
And I did hear that they're putting barbed wire around the areas where they're trying to pass through the
Yeah.
immigrants.
yeah.
And what is it? What is the name? Governor Babbitt? I forget his name. Correct me.
The governor of
Governor of
Texas.
Texas. He just feels like the government of the United States is not listening to them. They don't care, about their safety. So that's why they feel it's necessary for them to be their own nation and with their own rules and regulations and
Yeah.
and do their own thing pretty much.
I get it, man. Like you're trying to protect your people.
Yeah.
I get it. I think immigrants will always try to come through. That will
Yeah.
always continue to happen.
Yeah.
The best they try to do it's still gonna happen.
It is.
Best they could do is try to control it.
Yeah. One way or another, it's always gonna happen.
Yeah. I get it, bro. And I did a little bit of research on Texas. If they were to pull it off, they would become the 8th strongest nation in the world.
Really?
Number 8 already. Still, that's pretty strong.
That is
8,
yeah. Top 10.
top 10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah, because Texas, bro. If you look on the map, it don't look that big, but it's pretty
Yeah,
big.
Texas is pretty huge.
It's huge.
Not only that, they have open carry weapons. So they're allowed to walk down the street with a pistol,
There you
a
go.
shotgun, bro.
There you go.
They're allowed to walk in the streets like that and they have very good protection. That's why a lot of people hate California. California does not allow open carry.
Yeah.
Because it's dangerous, the guns are dangerous, take them out of here. But
Yeah.
Texas allows that because they feel like it's necessary for them to have their own protection and not rely just on the cops or so.
I feel like Texas is more like old school Western,
pretty much.
don't mess with me.
Yeah, don't mess
Because
with
you're gonna
Texas.
find out.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, because
Type
over there.
thing. Which I actually like that.
Yeah, no, of course.
Because
Same
bro, why you gonna mess with somebody? Especially that you don't know.
here. Yeah, I talking about Texas. Obviously that we have cousins out there. We grew up with.
Put the mic more towards you,
more-
pointing towards you.
Okay,
Yeah, bro.
sorry
There
guys.
you go. Yeah.
But yeah, we have Texas. We have cousins that live in Texas, San Antonio,
Texas,
Texas. And I remember the first time I ever went to Texas to visit, really years back. one of my cousin and I were playing ball outside in the street, and our ball went into the neighbor's yard.
Ooh,
You know, and
goodbye ball.
pretty much goodbye ball. You can't, dude. And I was about to go get it. You know, because obviously I was new there. I didn't know no laws, no nothing.
Yeah.
And he was like, "No, you don't go get it." I was like, "Why?" It's our ball. We keep on playing. Nah, but dude, out here in Texas, especially the city that we're in is called Atkins, Texas. If you go in there without permission, man, they could shoot you pretty much.
Yeah.
You're trespassing, and that's for the protection. They could, pull out the gun and shoot your leg or something.
Yeah.
They could kill you, and they'll be self defense because you're in their property. I was like, oh shoot, really? He's like, yeah, dude. People out here
like,
have weapons, man.
California no entiende.
Yeah, honestly, and I was like, oh shit, okay. So we just let the ball go and we went inside, dude.
Yeah.
We couldn't play no more, but.
Yeah, you're in our neck of the woods now, boy.
Pretty much, and we were in the woods too, in the country,
Yeah.
But one thing I love about Texas is obviously that they're they're a tough state. They're called the Lone Star State, and they have bomb food. I feel Texas food is better than California food.
That's a hot take, bro.
Yeah, yeah. I just feel like like they say everything's better, everything's bigger in Texas, even the people.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. Texas has good food.
Well, I've never been to Texas, so I don't know. I can't say about that.
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
nothing to say on that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Cali dude.
Cali's whole life.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that, man.
Ain't nothing wrong
Cali
with that,
has
man.
good food too.
They do.
Yeah.
It's authentic Mexican, not Tex-Mex.
Not Tex-Mex, yeah, but I feel like what is it out here? It's California Mexican food. What is it called?
Straight up Mexican food.
No. There's a word for it. There's
I've
Tex-Mex.
never heard of a word for it.
No,
I've never heard
I'm
of
probably
it.
tripping.
Yeah, you are.
I'm probably tripping.
You're just trying to talk down on Cali, bro.
No,
That's all you're trying to do.
No, I'm not trying to talk down on Cali. I love Cali, dude. I was born here, man. I was raised here. Just once you get a taste of Texas, man, I feel like it changes your life, But I love Cali. Cali.
What are you doing here? No, just kidding.
Go back to where you came from, boy.
We don't like a kind around here.
Nah, but I love Texas and I love Cali. Both of them. Both of them, man. Both of them. They watch me get like death threats through my Instagram and all that.
Bro, that's all you right there. So.
I'm like, guys,
Yeah.
nah,
Don't
bro.
send him to Shady Brown. Send him to his personal. Yeah.
My username would be in the bio. No, I'm joking.
Yeah. But what would that mean though? Like with Texas, like becoming their own nation. Like, bro, people get Social Security from USA. What will happen to that? The benefits, like with all that money thing.
Yeah. Well, obviously.
And then the currency.
Yeah. I feel like currency will stay the same.
They will use US dollars.
Yeah. Well, no, you're right. They'll be their own nation. Would it still be called Texas?
I'm pretty sure it'll still be called Texas.
You don't think they'll change their name? Like, oh, now we're gonna be called this,
The United Texas.
the Tejanos. What about? But
I
that name
don't
is still
know.
on there. I don't know.
Yeah.
But if that were to happen, I don't doubt it. Sometime near the future would happen. Hey, man, congrats.
They'll come up with their own thing, but it will cost a whole lot of money though to build their own infrastructure, their own economy,
Currency
to start printing their own currency.
Yeah, because obviously since it's not gonna be part of the U.S. no more.
That's the reality of it. Like
Yeah.
if you're gonna become your own nation, you gotta go all the way. Like get your own things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, and I feel like if that to happen, they'll separate Texas in different sections, give their own states within Texas. I feel like they have enough room to make like at least 3-4 states.
So that would mean that the Houston Astros will be out of the league. And what football teams from Texas?
I don't
Come
know,
on, man. You
I don't
should know, man.
No. What do you mean I should know?
You're the one that lived over there.
You swear, but I'm not a football fan, dude. I'm not a football fan.
Well, all the teams, like,
Yeah.
football team or whatever, baseball and all that, like, what would that mean for them, too?
That's
There'll be no existing team.
But I kind of feel like they'll keep the names.
I don't know, but it's from a organization that's part of the U.S.
The MLB.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. You're right about that.
So that there's a lot of factors if that
Yeah.
happens. You know, if Texas becomes its own nation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, well, I'm pretty sure they have plans and
Yeah.
blueprints on like if one day this works, this is how we're gonna do it. This is how we're gonna do.
They're
You're
in
gonna do
the
this.
office
This.
somewhere. All in favor.
All in favor. It's not gonna happen anytime soon, but if it were to happen, what would be different?
Yeah.
Hey, bro, but hey, no, but props to Texas to be willing to go against their own government and become their own nation.
Yeah.
That's props. That takes balls, bro.
Yeah. I also have heard too. You know, like I highly doubt this. It's ever gonna happen because the way California is. But they were. Oh, imagine if California became its own nation.
Their own nation.
Yeah, we will also be pretty powerful too.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we would.
Yeah, and also Cali is pretty big too.
Yeah,
It's long.
It's long, dude.
Pun intended.
Just like Drake. I'm joking.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But,
hey, well, let's just wait it out, see what happens. My own opinion, I don't think it's gonna happen because it's against the Constitution.
I mean, there's a lot of desmadre going on over
Yeah,
there at the borderline.
Yeah, there is, but I know they feel unsafe, but I don't feel like that's no reason to be apart from the USA. Because USA is a strong, very powerful nation, dude.
Yeah.
Especially what's going on nowadays, rumors of World War III. I don't think Texas is in a state to do that change right now. At least
Yeah.
they want to. They're fighting for it, trying to do it, but
A ver, ¿qué
a ver
pasa?
qué pasa, you know?
Pues, yeah, man. We'll touch on a lot of things right now.
Yeah,
A little bit of trendy topic
interesting.
and a little bit of Cali news and Texas news.
Texas news, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right then, but I think we reached the point of we started doing breaks again.
Breaks.
Yeah, we didn't do one on the
Yeah.
last one.
Yes, yeah, last one was only introduction of our new
Yeah, we were settling in, but now we feel like un poquito más
Yeah, más
settled
cómodo,
in.
más
We're still
cómodo.
not fully, pero a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah.
But
I feel
yeah, man, we're gonna take a break. You know what? Give me the sound effects, bro.
Touch
Come
that.
on.
Touch it.
There we go.
There you go.
We'll be taking a short break. We'll be right back. Ciao. All right, we are back.
Yeah.
Hey,
Ooh, look at the little horns right there. Yeah.
give me a gallo. Give me a gallo.
Gallo, because we're gallos.
There you go,
We're
there
gallos
you
here.
Yeah.
Puro gallo aquí.
All right. Next thing I want. Well, it wasn't not me wanting to talk about this, but Gilbert over here has something he wants to talk about.
Yeah.
So what is it, Gilbert? What is it? Educate me on this, because
I'll
I
educate
don't.
you.
I kind of don't really know what this is.
Okay, I'm gonna educate you right now. Well, I kind of, I was surfing the web, and I came across an interesting, topic in about false memory. Have you ever heard of false memory?
No.
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 Okay, so false memory. Those who don't know, those who do know, whatever.
If you don't know, now you know.
Yeah, until you know it's gonna be false. Yeah. Sorry, but yeah, I came across this topic called false memory, and it caught the glimpse of my eye, and I was like, "What is this?" I started clicking on it, started reading it. It's actually really interesting stuff that's happened to me, and I'm sure it has happened to many of you as well. Let me kind of read a little bit about it, that we guys kind of have some context on what it's about. So, false memory in psychology, a false memory is a phenomenon where someone recalls something that did not actually happen, or recalls it differently from the way it actually happened.
Okay.
So, pretty much when it comes to false memory, which happens to a lot of people, because I was reading experiences, this happened to me. Say for example, we were hanging out and I tell you, oh, remember that one time when you chugged down seven, beers and you got blacked out, and you were like, "What the hell? That never happened." And I'm pretty sure you're gonna know it never happened because you're the one that
Getting blacked out.
Getting blacked out. But I recall really well that it did happen. That's what would be considered a false memory. You know, and it's actually pretty common. And I'm pretty sure. I don't know if you've gone through something like that where you think something happened, but it actually didn't happen. I'm gonna go first because one time it recently happened where when I went to Anaheim. It was my cousin, my sisters, and I got like 3 cousins that are girls, and then my sister, they were talking about dyeing their hair.
Yeah.
Then I started talking to one of my cousins. I was telling her like, "Hey, I remember the time you dyed your hair red." And they're like, "Red? What are you talking about, red?" "Yeah, like a couple years back, you had red hair, and I thought it looked really good. You should do that again." And all of them looked at me like weird. I was like, "No, she never dyed her hair red."
Yeah.
But everybody says she didn't, but I said I did. So right there and then, once I started reading about this, I remembered about that time when I thought she dyed her hair red.
Were you twisted?
I wasn't twisted. I was like, we were at the mall eating at the food court, and everybody looked at me like, "What's wrong with this guy?" Like, but I clearly remember her having red hair, but I guess it never happened. And that's what's considered a false memory. You recall something that happened that you think happened, but it never happened.
Yeah.
That's what a false memory is, and kind of a way for you to know whether it was a false memory or not is when you have 1 or 2 more people agreeing with you that it actually did happen.
Oh, okay.
So it kind of comes to mind to me is like how many times that might have happened to us and we don't recall. Like, does it ever happen to you where you think something happened?
I think that's very common with guys.
You think so?
Yeah, because como we're not really focused on detail.
Mm-hmm.
We just like tell me what happened. Y se acabó.
Pretty much.
I don't need to know that what you were wearing that day, or just tell me what happened. I think that's why that happens with the whole false memory. Mm-hmm. And with females, they're about detail.
Yeah, of course.
And they have receipts. Mm-hmm. Like, hey, no, así pasó.
Así pasó, and like this.
I have receipts.
Yeah.
And us guys, we don't do that. We don't screenshot receipts. We don't do that. And I think that's why, because that's common with us guys. Like, what? It didn't happen like that? That didn't happen?
Yeah.
And I think that's very common. Personally, that happens to me a lot. Probably, I have a lot of false memory.
False memory.
I don't know if it's false memory or a bad memory.
or both.
Or both.
Yeah. But it's kind of trippy though. Like, imagine how many things you experienced yourself, or your memories you had that probably never even happened.
Yeah.
What if some memories you had like never happened, but you think they happened, but you're never gonna find out whether it happened or not because you don't have backup, like 2 or more people telling you, "Oh, it did happen that way," or this and that. Like, it's just trippy.
Your memory storage in your brain is corrupted.
It's probably corrupted, man. Like, oh, what the? I thought
you gotta
that
reformat your brain,
exactly.
Bro.
Like that one time with my cousin dyeing her hair red, it never happened. But I'm 100% sure she had red hair before, but I guess it never happened.
It's a Mandela effect, bro.
Something like that. Pretty much Mandela effect. And that's one type of false memory too, Mandela effect. Where we think we saw one thing, and obviously Mandela effect, what it is when a group of people think they saw this a certain way, but it was never that way. Like, for example, people think that Pikachu, his tail didn't have the black spot.
Yeah.
And when you look back, what was it? It didn't. You go back to the time of the Pikachu's and it didn't have the black spot, but a lot of people think it does. So that's another type of like false memory. Lot of people
Pikachu, I chose you.
Yeah, yeah. So, but I just thought we talk about it because it's just trippy and kind of makes you think. Like,
do you think deja vu plays a role in false memory? Like, when it happens, you're like, I feel like this happened before.
You think so?
When that deja vu just hits.
Like, I've seen this happen before.
Or I feel like this happened already. Like, you're doing something, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you're cleaning your room. And you come across un casatín. and you're like, wait a minute, did this just happen before? And you just stare at the casatín, like, all dirty.
Dirty.
It can stand up by itself.
You have a lot of those, huh?
Papa.
Papi. uh, Imagine, probably, man. No, but honestly, I feel like deja vu is different though.
Deja vu, yeah,
I feel like it's different. I don't
but
think it's false memory.
it could probably get confused though with it, no?
I guess.
Maybe.
I wish I would have remembered what I read about deja vu, but
The human brain plays tricks on us.
yeah, it does, dude. It
Yeah.
does. And I was reading a little bit more too that the reason a lot of people have false memory is because most of it is because of I read it says depression, stress, or anxiety. When you go through a lot of that, you tend to have more false memory.
Okay,
You know.
because yeah, you're mentally ill.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Basically, it's self-explanatory right there. Like your brain
Yeah.
is not working.
Yeah, and there's no real way to know whether you have false memory or not. That's the trippy part that you can never find out whether that happened or it didn't happen. Things that you went through yourself.
Yeah.
There's no way to find out whether it happened or not. That's what I keep on saying is trippy because I was reading it too. Is like there's currently no way to distinguish in the absence of independent evidence whether a particular memory is true or false. Even if memories which are detailed and vivid and held with 100% conviction can be completely false. Even memories with details and vivid and 100% conviction can be false. That's what I meant to say. Kind of read it wrong.
Come on, man, get it together.
I know. I forgot that period,
Yeah.
But yeah, I just think it's very trippy. I mean, is there any false memory you think probably didn't happen? Like,
That I think, bro.
Yeah,
I think I get those a lot,
get those a
bro.
lot?
I get a lot of false memories.
yeah.
Yeah, I think I do, bro.
Well, another one that I know for sure is a false memory because my mom literally told me it wasn't true.
Eso no pasó.
It's no pasó. And it's funny because it was about her. I told her one time, I don't know how this came up. I was like, hey, remember that one time you got, for Valentine's Day, years back, you got mad at my dad. He brought you something and he threw it at his face. He threw it at him because he didn't want it. She was like, ¿qué? I was like, yeah, it happened. I was there when it happened. No, eso nunca pasó. Like, what are you talking about? Like, it never happened. Yeah, it did. It happened at the apartment when the sofa was against the wall, the black one. We never had a sofa that was black against the wall. And I was like, what do you mean?
Whose house are you living
I
at?
was like, she was like, no, that never happened. I was like, I'm pretty sure it is. Like, no. I was like, wow. And once I started reading more about false memory, all these memories of what I think happened and what I was told.
You start
would never
doubting
happen,
yourself?
Yeah. All those memories came in mind that I actually was convicted
Convinced.
convinced that it never happened. Convicted.
Another this false memory happening right
I
now.
know right now, dude. With my speech. But yeah, it's crazy, and like we were talking about right now, the Mandela effect that, I know that was popular a while back where the fruit of the loom.
Yeah.
That whole casket thing on the fruit was never there.
Casket.
Yeah, the fruit, the thing behind the fruit, the brown thing, the long.
It's
brown
not a
thing.
casket.
What is it called? I have it here. Okay, sorry, I screenshotted this because I knew this was gonna come up. This is the fruit of the loom logo has never had a cornucopia in the background. There's another mind-bending Mandela effect. The real logo just doesn't feel right to me. Well, the real
Funny
logo
thing
doesn't have
about
it.
that though, it's funny you bring up Fruit of the Loom. There was a lady on TikTok. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, that she has evidence.
And she has evidence, legitimate
that there
evidence,
was.
stating que she. That's funny. You have it right there.
You guys can't see that, but
Yeah,
it's right there.
Yeah, that she legit has
A shirt.
a shirt with the printed cornucopia behind the fruits for
Yeah.
Fruit of the Loom logo.
Yeah.
And that could trigger a lawsuit.
Yeah, dude.
It can.
It could. Would it be considered false advertising?
It could get to that point.
Could probably get that
It
point.
could get to that point.
Yeah.
Also, it could be where like these companies are purposely over the years changing the way the logo looks, and which messes with our brain. Like, hey,
Yeah.
no, didn't it look like this?
Like, I swear it was this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they're over here stating like it never looked like that. So it could be like the company or the creators of quote unquote a cartoon,
Yeah.
a brand or whatever. Like over the years, they changed the way it looks.
Yeah.
Which it does happen.
It does happen.
It does happen. Like after a certain amount of years, there's a certain look that it changes. Cherry Coke, didn't always just look like that the way it looks right now.
Yeah.
Remember how it looked like?
I don't know. It's been
It didn't even look like a Coke brand, but
No?
it was what it was. And like, but now it looks like a regular Coke bottle, but now it
Yeah.
just says cherry.
Cherry.
But before, it literally looked like a different bottle.
Different bottle.
Yeah, and like over the years, these brands they're changing the logo look, and I think that's what the Mandela effect is confusing us.
Yeah, in which kind of rolls back to the whole false memory.
Yeah.
But the thing that sucks about the Mandela effect is like sometimes things that we think looked a certain way, we could never find evidence that it was actually that way. Like a lot of things, you know, that we think, oh, I'm pretty sure it looked like this, but there's no evidence that it was like that. Because I'm pretty sure these people, with, you know, with these companies, they probably go back and erase the old pictures off the internet.
Yeah.
To mess with our minds.
Yeah.
That we think that all this time we were wrong.
Yeah, because these quote unquote brands, they're the ones with the archives and own the copyright of the logo. They're the ones with the control of that.
They could take
and
that
they could
off.
literally just wipe it out of the face of the earth. And then we're convinced that it always
never
looked this certain way.
Yeah, it makes us feel stupid. Like
Yeah, and it's like they're messing with us, you know. Maybe it's a advertising tactic that they do, you know. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows, man?
Who knows?
But the question is like, why change it if it looked good the way it was before?
Yeah, like why trying to fix something that's not even broken?
Exactly. It's making you money, man. Just keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all this is trippy. You know, I thought I'd talk about it. You know,
Kind of like another one, like brand that's changed a lot over the years. Spectrum. What was it before?
it was Time Warner Cable.
Time Warner Cable. Oh, that's a whole different name.
It's a whole different name, yeah. And it even, you know, I think there's a Mandela effect about that one too. That there was never a Roadrunner.
Internet.
Yeah,
Right.
Remember
that's
the
Roadrunner Internet? No.
the Time Warner. No, remember Time Warner Cable had the Roadrunner cartoon in it.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Supposedly, people are saying that the Roadrunner was never part of it.
See.
And
But that's the thing that happens. These brands over the years they're changing,
they change.
and that's where the confusion comes.
Yeah.
You know,
it does.
and then there's people over here, you know, all these conspiracies like, no, something happened to our timelines and they're intertwining. You know, yeah,
Yeah.
I was one of them.
You're one of them?
I was. I admit it.
How were
I
you
ain't
one of
scared.
them?
I accept it.
Yeah.
I embrace it.
But you
Yeah,
accept
man.
it?
Yeah.
As long as you
I still
accept
live a happy life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't really trip you out.
No.
Yeah, I got to stop thinking about that because it's tripping me out.
Really?
I found it when I texted you. I was like,
Watch.
when I was reading-
Watch this false memory happening with Drake.
oh, that never happened?
That
there was
never
never a video?
Like what? I thought he was caught stroking his thing,
And you look for it, it was a false memory.
and it's like literally wiped
out of everything.
everything.
Dang.
And that's another false memory.
Hey,
and Mandela effect.
Yeah.
It can happen because Drake
happen.
has the power to do that because it's in this likeness of his image and
Yeah.
como es copyrighted y todo, even the way he looks.
Uh-huh. It
could
could happen, dude.
You know,
It could happen.
like
you know?
no, I remember.
I remember. It was even on Instagram. Let me look at it.
Yeah.
It isn't there. It's not there.
Yeah,
Hey, possibly,
that thing
bro.
was this big.
like this. Like this. No, dude. Hey, but dude, like, I feel like that's another way of just the government trying to control our minds and, you know, do things like that. You know, the false memory when it's like neurological, like that's normal, but when it's Mandela effect, that's something different.
That's a whole nother level.
That's a whole nother level.
Yeah.
You know,
Pues sí.
just question our existence.
Yeah. So we got one more thing. Thank you for educating me on that, Gilbert.
Of course, and you know, if you guys, and if you guys ever go through like a false memory type of thing, you could always let us know, comment it.
Gilbert did his research, you guys.
I did, dude.
Wow, that's a shade of brown first.
But you know that's enough of that. I don't want to mess with your guys' minds.
Yeah.
But if you guys have memories, ask people about it.
Yeah.
Try to make sure that actually happened.
Yeah. Do
'cause
screenshots. Have receipts.
Yeah, have receipts, man. You back yourself up. Ask your mom, did this happen or is this a false memory?
If you have a girlfriend, you have a wifey or whatever, ask her. She probably knows.
Yeah, did this
Most
happen?
likely they're gonna know. They're gonna know.
You know, that's why they say women are good archaeologists. How do you say that word?
There's secretly work for the FBI. That's what they do.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
For sure. Then, that's pretty much on that.
Yeah.
But do you have any plans coming up, man? For we
Pues,
do got Valentine's Day coming up.
All right. Well, this episode will be released before Valentine's Day.
Before.
Love is in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Valentine's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
So, can you open your phone? What do I have right there? So we got Valentine's do's and don'ts. What is too much and what is barely enough? Sheesh.
Too much or barely enough.
Yeah, do's and don'ts.
Do's and don'ts.
Yeah. You know what? I've heard this word, or this, I guess, quote out. The bigger the bouquet, the bigger the guilt.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
that's what I heard. That's what they say. That's what they say.
Yeah.
Yeah, when the more flowers you receive, the bigger the guilt.
Oh, I get it.
You get what I'm saying?
I get what you mean. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Damn. That's true, man.
When is it too much?
I feel like it depends on what stage you are with your significant other.
Okay.
Like if you've been together for years or if you're married to them, I feel like when you're married to them or been with them for years, you can never go too big. Like, but if you're like with someone for a few months or less than a year and you buy them a car or you do a lot of like the extras, I feel like that's too much. Like,
Yeah.
But I feel like when it's someone you've been with so many years or married to, I feel like at least me, I don't
get it.
I don't think it's too much.
100 roses.
100 roses, dude. Once I have a friend. I'm not gonna say his name, of course. No name dropping. Huh?
No, go ahead. Don't name drop.
I'm not. His name is, no, I'm joking. No, but he was with his girlfriend for like I think not even 2 months,
Okay.
and it was Valentine's Day. He was asking me, you wanted my opinion, like what should I do for her with this and that. I give my opinion. I was like, well, you haven't been with her for too long. Don't go all out. So what if she just leaves you next month? What if you don't stay for too long and you're gonna regret it? Whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, probably, yeah, man, I'll probably do that. Yeah, you never know. And next thing you know, I see on his Instagram, this dude bought her a bunch of flowers.
Yeah.
He bought her a really expensive perfume.
Mm.
I think it was Gucci, I forgot. And chocolates, a teddy bear. And he even took her to I think that same week he took her to Six Flags. He bought him tickets. And I was like, and I remember I even hit this guy up. And dude, what if that didn't happen? What if that was a false memory? No, I'm joking.
I think that's just your own false memory playing right now. Again.
No, but I hit him up and I was like, dude, like, you barely started dating this girl, man. What happened? And he's like, I just love her, man, this and that.
You said you weren't going to go all out.
Yeah, you said you were all out. But it ended up being that they were only together for like 4 more months and they broke up.
Damn. See, that's when like you start like, damn, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah. But but do you think that girls feel cringy or weirded out when you do too much?
Damn.
As a guy, is that weird that you do too much for a girl?
Do girls feel cringy when a guy doing too much, but early on in the relationship?
Yeah. Do you think the girls will look at that?
Because it's different. It's different like there. You know? What do you think? We got an audience in the back. Just yes or no. Just nod yes or no.
Is it cringy?
Early in the relationship. No, you don't know?
No.
We got an audience. We got special somebody in the back
there, guys.
Yeah. Wink, wink.
But yeah, I feel like that's one thing you don't want to do. It's a don't go all out if you barely started dating this girl, or even girls. Once you start dating this guy, don't go all out if you guys don't even have more than 6 months together.
But it's more common the woman receiving the gift.
Yeah.
But a veces, like guys want to give too,
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Hey, there's that other saying. A guy doesn't receive his first flowers until he's dead.
Dang, that is true, man.
Yeah.
That's true.
And that hurts.
That does hurt.
That hurts to know.
Does. Yeah.
It sucks.
It sucks. As long as you get something. But I know some girls don't even give nothing to their mans.
Yeah.
It's whatever,
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's one of the don'ts. I mean, what would be a gift that would be for sure a don't for someone you barely started dating?
A bunch of roses, like a huge bouquet.
You think that's one of the don'ts?
I think that's too much.
Our audience back there is saying...
No? That's perfect? But barely knowing each other?
Yeah.
Like I see like a big one, like...
Mucho.
A month dating. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess
guess it's not.
we don't know these
Yeah, we
things.
know those
Yeah.
things, man.
I mean, I said it before many times in the pod. I got no game, so.
Yeah,
There you go. They're saying no.
the
Man.
audience is agreeing that Ramon Ramsey
I
has
admit
no
it.
game.
I admit to it. I ain't gonna front. You know.
Mhm.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, yeah, that's one of them. I mean,
So that's actually a good thing.
I guess that's a good
I
thing.
guess.
Yeah,
Confirmed.
yeah, confirm that. That's actually turned into a do, not a don't. So now it is a do.
Okay, so fellas out there, you know, if you're recently dating someone, you know, it's only been a month, it's okay. Get a big bouquet.
Okay, yeah,
It's
exactly.
okay.
But as far as Valentine's Day, I don't know, man. If you're, obviously when it's your wife or whatever, I feel like there's no limit to what you get them because they're your forever partner. So I feel like that's not really, you can't really talk about doing too much when it comes to marriage. But as far as the dating scene, I feel like we could give our input on the dating scene where would it be a do or don't? Because I feel like when you're with someone, they're gonna accept it regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I could talk from experience where I I actually had a Valentine at school. This happened in elementary.
Okay.
I had a Valentine. I gave her. I think I was one of the guys who did too much, dude.
Oh.
Yeah, I have a big heart. I bought this girl a teddy bear candy.
You were one of those
I
guys.
was one of those guys. Teddy bear candy.
You're mandilon.
Monday, honestly. But I bought her all that, and I bought her like a big box of chocolates, some jelly bean candy.
Damn, where'd you get the money for all that in elementary?
Hey, dude, you got that work, dude. You're landscaping, bro. You got to work for that money, dude. My dad was like, you can't have this until you clean the backyard. I was like, all right, man. No, but I went all out for the girl, and I feel like I did too much to the point where once I took that stuff to school, she didn't accept it.
Sometimes too much can push a girl away.
Yeah, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
I pushed her away with that.
Smothering.
Smothering,
You were
yeah.
smothering too much.
I was. And weeks later, she did tell me that she didn't accept it because she felt embarrassed that I got her so many things. She, I wish you would have told me. I wish you would have taken it and just like told me later. But literally in front of the whole class, it's sad. But in front of the whole class, she didn't take it
Damn.
because I did too much.
You want to cry right now?
Now that I'm thinking about it, yeah.
Or this better not be a false memory.
No. It was so embarrassing. I'm sure it was. I'm sure it happened.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it happened to me. We stop it. We break it.
I know. I think we have to take another break.
Yeah, but I don't know what to talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. What's a don't? What's a do?
You know what? Valentine's Day, try. Look, man, I understand a veces, people going through financial problems. Okay? I get it. Everyone does. And this won't go with everybody. They say you do have a job, you're somewhat financially stable, ¿verdad? Don't take your girl to like a fast food restaurant.
Oh yeah, I feel like that's a don't.
Yeah. But if you're going through it, you don't got a job or you're going through financial problem or whatever, but you scraped up enough funds to actually do something for your girl, and like, hey, hey babe, I haven't been working, pero I managed to get enough money together, por lo menos go to In-N-Out.
But isn't that a fast food?
It is fast food. Yeah. I know, no, but I'm saying like different situation.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, yeah, understandable situation.
Because then what happens right there? What's playing right there? What role is playing right? Consideration.
Yeah, she has to be understanding what you're going through.
Yeah, it's consideration. Like, hey, and it will show you is she a real one with you or not, because she has to understand like what you're going through, and be a little bit grateful. Like, hey, my man's, maybe he's not really working right now, but he did what he had to do to get something together for me to take me out.
Yeah,
to do something for me and being considerate enough to take me out.
Yeah.
See, that's why I said that in the beginning. Like, if you're going through something financial, but you manage to do something, that goes a long way.
It does. It shows.
In the relationship. Pero if you're in a different position,
you have a stable job.
You're working, you have a little bit of money in your pocket, No, don't do that.
Yeah, though. Yeah, that's a don't. Yeah, don't
Yeah,
take it
you
to
get what I'm
fast food.
saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Because you got to play, all scenarios.
Do you feel like you think that if a man who's stable, who has a good job, knowing he has money, takes his girl to a fast food restaurant, either way, what do you think that says about the guy? Do you think he doesn't
Now, see, now it plays a different role. If the girl knows that he works, he has a full-time job, right? And then ends up taking her to
McDonald's?
McDonald's,
Yeah.
In-N-Out, even though it's a little bit better, it's still a fast food restaurant.
Yeah, yeah.
That would probably the girl would probably feel like
I'm not
doesn't really care about me.
Yeah, I'm not special enough.
Yeah, I'm not special enough. Like that. He's being cheap.
Being cheap. Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Like what? Is this how much I mean to him? I see.
Yeah.
You know.
That's true. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
exactly. Because obviously you're supposed to make your significant other feel special every day.
Yeah.
But they expect it more on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
I want you to give me this and this and that to make me feel like I'm actually special.
Yeah.
There's many ways you could do that. Like you just said about the circumstances. If you're not working, you still do that. That's making her feel special. I could kind of throw myself in that category a while back when I was with a girl years ago. She wasn't working. I was working. I took us out and I got her gifts. But since she wasn't working, she was a full-time student. She literally made me something out of arts and crafts.
There you go.
And I accepted it. I took it, and I was like, I knew she wasn't
It's the
working, but
thought that
the thought
counts.
that counts.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, that it made me feel really special. I think it made me feel even more special
Because she took the time
to make it with her own hands.
and and in her own time, like when
Yeah.
she's at her house or whatever, you guys are not together. She thought about you.
Yeah,
And then took time off her personal life
yeah.
to make something
To make
for you.
something, yeah.
See, that's why consideration.
It plays a
That's
big
why I
role.
said that, and thoughtfulness.
Yeah.
Goes a long way. If it goes a long way no matter what
Yeah.
position in
No, of
what
course.
situation. But like you said, like only one of you was working, but it made you feel special.
It did. It did.
It did. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, of course. I feel like in that situation, it was a do that. But if you have money, man, and you go cheap,
A little bit more is expected.
Yeah,
a little bit
yeah.
more.
yeah,
Because you're able. You're able to.
yeah. Well, what do you think? I'm asking you the questions because obviously I'm not a interview. What do you think about what do you think a guy who just doesn't want to celebrate Valentine's Day?
But he's with somebody.
He's with someone. He's taken.
Ouch.
The reason I talk more about the guys is because I feel like Valentine's Day is more like a woman holiday for the women.
Ouch.
I feel like that's what we've been seeing.
Gilbert triggering.
Probably,
triggering
man.
people?
Yeah. But what do you think about a guy who doesn't celebrate it? He has money. He has a job. But he just doesn't celebrate Valentine's Day. It's just not his thing.
Damn, bro. Well, what depend? Mira, two things. He's probably machista,
Okay.
probably,
Yeah.
or he probably already shows how much love, or does things for his girl in other days, like a lot.
Yeah.
But we don't like that. So you have to think about other circumstances, other situations.
Yeah.
How often does he show his girl love? Is it every day?
Yeah.
Is it always giving her flowers outside of Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but you don't feel like
but that he does it so much that he sees as Valentine's Day just a regular day. You get what I'm saying?
it could be.
Like that.
But you don't think like knowing he already does that, he'll be extra on Valentine's Day?
There you go. See, there's that factor too.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you already do it every day. How come not in Valentine's Day? You do throw in a little extra flowers in there,
Yeah.
a little extra roses, just to highlight the Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
But he doesn't.
He doesn't.
That's a pretty difficult one to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if he literally doesn't show the girl much love outside of Valentine's Day, and then still doesn't celebrate Valentine's Day or show any love for his girl on Valentine's
He
Day,
doesn't love her.
yeah, that's a little bit,
He doesn't appreciate
selfish,
it. Yeah.
unappreciated. Yeah,
Yeah, no, I guess you're right. Yeah,
yeah,
that's true. But
that's what I'm here for.
That's what I'm here for.
No,
Speak facts.
yeah.
But yeah,
I just
man.
try to keep it open in all scenarios. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Look at different,
Aspects, because different
aspects. Yeah.
walks of life.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Is that what you're going through? No, I'm joking. No, yeah. But yeah, man, it's coming up, man.
Love is in the
Love is in the
air.
air, dude. Um, I think it's funny. I think it's funny when because back then when I used to go to school, obviously I'm pretty sure you've seen this too. I would always laugh when girls would show up to school or walk around the school with a bunch of balloons and holding a big, huge, giant teddy bear. Which is I think a giant teddy bear is a don't. Don't give your girlfriend, wife, whatever. Well, maybe your wife, but your girlfriend a big, huge teddy
Like
bear.
giant one.
I feel like that's cringy as hell, dude.
Really?
Yeah, you see them at Walmart in a big, huge box, huge ass teddy bears are probably taller than her.
Damn.
I feel like
Good thing I kept the receipt. Nah, I'm just kidding.
good thing you kept the receipt. I mean, hey, audience back there.
Audience right
Hey,
there.
audience, you don't think it'll be cringy if someone gives you like a huge teddy bear? It is
Like
right.
big,
Yeah,
like
she
as big
agrees.
as you.
It's cringy. That's cringy, right?
Yeah.
She agrees. That's a
cringe?
definitely don't do it. So, gentlemen, you guys watching this on Monday? If you already bought the teddy bear, bro, take it back.
Confirmed by a female.
A female in the audience. Yeah. I feel like a giant teddy bear is a definitely don't.
Yeah, a little bit too much.
A little too much.
Regular size teddy
Regular
bear.
size,
Regular
honestly.
size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel that's one of them. Another one that I feel
The girl will probably think you're hiding inside it. To scare.
no, that is true. Sometimes girls do overthink that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like sorry,
Someone's in there, huh?
Yeah, someone's in there. Like I hate to talk about this like my past experiences, but one time I gave a girl a teddy bear I was dating.
Was it big? It was big.
No, it was normal. It was huge. I was in there. I was like, no, it was like normal sized, and she when I gave it to her, it was all cool, nothing much. And days later, she admitted to me, I was like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I kept on looking at the eyes and kept on touching the teddy bear because I feel like you would put the camera in there watching my every movement
What
or
the heck?
a microphone. I was like, what the hell? Why would I do that? It was like I don't know. Like what if you did do that? Like, nah, what the hell?
What?
I was like, what you gone through? Who hurt you? Nah, but
You got some traumas you
some
wanna talk
trauma?
about?
What is that, man?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, as far as that, for sure, not a giant teddy bear.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know. Me personally,
If you got the money, take them to a better restaurant. Don't take them to fast food.
and dude, honestly, I feel like small gifts go a long way too. Like a little perfume.
Okay.
I feel like box of chocolates are kind of like, not really there no more. I feel like
Really?
yeah, I feel like box.
What
of
about chocolate covered strawberry?
that's different. I feel like that's
Those are bomb, bro.
yeah, they're bomb. I feel like
Yeah.
chocolate covered strawberries are a lot better than a box of chocolates because they you can see the effort in it. Someone made that and you paid someone for them to make it for your loved one.
Okay.
So I feel like that's a do.
Oh, I'm keeping that receipt then. Nah, just kidding.
edible arrangements. No, but I feel like a box of chocolates. I feel like that's kind of like I don't know. I'd say outdated. I feel like
They're outdated.
I feel like girls.
That's a hot take.
Yeah, I feel like they're outdated and girls don't really appreciate a box of chocolates like they used to. I feel like leave that for kids in school.
Oh, okay. You think it's a little childish?
I feel like it's childish buying them a box of chocolates. Unless I know there's very expensive box of chocolates out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it comes to that, yeah, but like I feel like typically don't throw that in there. You're gonna look at mature doing it.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like it. We bought a box of chocolates, huh? That's why he's acting that way.
I got a bunch of receipts in my pocket. I gotta look through.
You're like Gilbert. After this, just remind me to stop by Walmart real quick.
Yeah, I'm actually going to Walmart after this. Not just kidding.
I forgot something. Hey, she's looking at you, man.
I know,
Man.
Eyeing me real quick.
But I feel like things like that are pretty outdated, cringy, I guess.
Dang, hey, that's your opinion.
That's my opinion.
Some people may not agree to you.
So,
Okay, and that's okay.
Yeah,
that's okay.
And some girls would appreciate a box of chocolates.
Yeah.
I guess it just depends, dude. Guys, guys, you go more than them.
Chocolates.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking about right now, dude. Dude, I was literally thinking about that right now. Damn.
What did he say? Said chocolate.
Chocolate. I remember my first chocolate. But yeah, I think things like that. I mean, I can't think of nothing else. Nothing else that would be cringy. Obviously, flowers will never go outdated. Women would always appreciate flowers.
Yeah.
Um,
Yep.
I feel guys, if you want ideas of what to get them, perfume never goes wrong.
Yep.
Like I just said, flowers don't go wrong.
Can never go wrong.
If you're working, you have money, take her to a nice restaurant, where you could dine in and talk.
Yep.
Uh,
If you're hurting, if you ain't, you're going through financial problems or whatever,
Problems.
get a little creative.
Or you could, even if you're going through that, it would be cheaper as cooking at home.
There you go.
Cook a
Or,
dinner.
or go, I don't know. February is still a little chilly. I was gonna say make a couple sandwiches and go to the park and have a little picnic,
Will be
but it is a little cold, so no, never mind. I don't know about that
Or
one.
that'll be an excuse to make some body heat.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Also, okay, here funny thing to think about too. Pay attention to people's faces the day after Valentine's,
What do you mean?
because some people be glowing after.
Glowing?
They're like, why are you so happy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be.
Hey,
Yeah.
why are you smiling?
Why you smiling, man?
Yeah.
What kind of gift you got?
Yeah.
What you do?
What you do? What do you mean by that?
Why are you happy? what you mean by that? Yeah, dude. I mean, yeah, bro. Just be creative, man. Even women, man. What a guy likes cologne as well. Don't get him a box of chocolates, man. Well, guys are more simple, so I feel like a box of chocolates will be good.
Yeah.
Don't men, talking for myself, men don't like stuffed animals. Don't get them a teddy bear. One time I got a teddy bear.
Unos calcetines, bro.
Honestly, unos
I'm good with
calzones,
that,
dude.
bro. It goes a long way for
It
me.
does.
Yeah.
The reason I say not a teddy bear is because one time I got a teddy bear for Valentine's Day from a girl.
And I had a camera in it.
I had a microphone, man. I felt it. No, I got a teddy bear, and I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. I gave it away.
Damn.
I was messed up. I gave it to my niece. It went to the good,
Good cause.
the arms. Yeah, good cause. And I gave it to my niece, and I don't know if she has. It was years ago, but honestly, I feel
all
like
torn up, huh?
Yeah, honestly, if you give a man a teddy bear or stuffed animal,
What do you expect us to do with that?
Yeah, I feel like it makes us feel like you look at us as kids. Like you don't take us seriously.
Yeah.
Like, why would I do with a teddy bear?
What am I gonna do with this?
Exactly.
Yeah. Am I gonna put it on my bed? What?
You're not gonna go in my room. My sheets are folded with the teddy bear on top.
Am I gonna cuddle with it?
Exactly.
What is that?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Give me a
don't-
bigger teddy bear. Not just
the
kidding.
bigger ones,
The
the
big
Walmart ones. Those. Give me a
Girls,
tiger.
girls may not like them, but us guys
Those
will.
guys
No,
be like, yeah, that's a no. That's a hole in the back.
I knew you were gonna say that.
It came in great use, babe. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Papa. Anyways, but okay then.
Yeah,
I think we covered pretty much
pretty much.
the do's and don'ts.
The do's and don'ts. Yeah.
What's enough? What's barely enough?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One last thing.
Well, okay.
Okay. Sorry. Before we end it,
Okay.
my question is, do you think there should be a budget to a Valentine's gift
A spending limit?
spending limit?
I think yeah, because mira,
Let's see, dating wise, you haven't been together for too long.
I think
Or I don't know.
no. I don't think it's got to do with how much you've been with somebody. No, because this is a budget now. This
You're
is
right,
different.
you're
It's
right.
different. If you're a dude, you got a job, you got a full time job, bro. But bro, be wise as a guy. Be a little wise with your money.
Yeah.
Don't freaking spend your whole check on gifts or whatever or whatever. Like that. Like no, don't do that because that makes you a little bit less of a man. Like yo, prioritize.
Uh-huh.
And try be smart with your money. Don't go all out like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because you can always buy, you can always have a budget, but buy things, she'll like. And for her, it'll be the best thing
It's
ever.
more of a manly thing if you're budgeting. Like,
Yeah.
okay, I gotta put money aside for this. Got money for this. Got money over here.
Yeah.
Okay, me quedé con. Let's see, I got this amount of money for whatever I want to do with it.
Yeah.
Like that, like that's what a guy's got to do. But if you got your priorities good, you're just spending, going all out.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, Valentine's coming up. I'm gonna buy her this, buy her that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that. Like that, it's like kind of like what we just talked about.
Yeah,
But then,
pretty much.
who ends up losing right there if the girl ends up leaving you anyway? You, you end up broke.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Like that.
Our audience looks like they don't agree, but
But I think a guy always needs to be
budget.
like budgeting. Yeah,
of course, of course.
Be smart with your money, you guys. But show some appreciation though at the same time. It's hard. It's hard to do because you don't want to cheap out.
Yeah, and just remember that the simplest things go a long way.
That too.
Yeah, like you don't have to buy a bunch of things. You could buy like, some girls even appreciate like a little small bouquet of roses and a perfume. And
Okay, one more question before we head out too. I got a question now too.
Go for it.
This is a good topic.
It is.
Do you think Valentine's the pressure falls more on us guys?
Oh, definitely, dude. Definitely, dude. Like I said earlier, it's more of a woman's holiday than a man's holiday.
Oof.
It's true. It's true, man. Like it's more of a woman's holiday than a man's holiday. Like men typically, I'm saying there's nothing wrong with it, but a gift here and there wouldn't hurt,
Yeah.
But I feel like women, for me personally, I grew up thinking that that Valentine's Day was meant to show the woman how much we love them.
Okay.
That's how I grew up on that thought. Because I never grew up thinking, oh, when I have a girlfriend or a wife, I never grew up thinking like, oh, they have to give me a gift too. In my mind, it was always like I'm supposed to get her something.
As a kid, I didn't think that either.
Yeah, I didn't think like the girl had to give me something. I felt like the man had to do all the work.
Yeah.
Because me growing up, my dad, he would be always the one giving my mom flowers or something, but I would never see. I don't mean to call out my mom, but I would never see her give him any gifts.
Damn.
That's why I grew up thinking that way. That
I get you. Yeah.
But that's just me. Nowadays, a new generation. We're in 2024. Nowadays it's 50-50 in a lot of things. And if the woman
guy wants to feel a little bit appreciated too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to answer your question,
but still, I feel like it does fall a little bit more on us, a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is, it's okay.
It's okay. If I was in a relationship right now, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
No estoy trabajando, But yeah.
Está cabrón.
Está cabrón ahorita, man. Los biles, güey.
All right.
No me paran de llamar. Yeah, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well. I guess that's everything then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And happy Valentine's to you guys. Hope
Happy
you guys
Valentine's.
go enjoy it.
This will be Happy Monday.
Yeah.
Like we always, these episodes are always dropped on Mondays.
Yeah.
And Valentine's falls on what? On a Wednesday?
Wednesday, yeah.
Wednesday. Whack day to fall. Should be on the weekend, bro.
Yeah.
You could do more.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you're able to celebrate on the Wednesday, on the day of Valentine's, shout out to you.
Yeah.
Hope you're able to show your significant other how much you appreciate and love them.
Yeah.
Vice versa, the guy and the girl, show some appreciation. It's all it takes.
Yes.
Que no complicar las cosas. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. No se pelean.
Yeah.
Sometimes
it's the season of love.
No se
Hay
pelean.
que
amarnos.
Hey, Ana, un abrazo, un beso.
Yeah, because I've been through that. Peleándose en Valentine's Day.
Agarrando los nalgas.
No, exactly.
Real quick.
Exactly, bro. Spread them cheeks. No, I'm sorry.
No.
Is exactly.
But yeah, man, love is in the air.
Yeah.
All right then. Well, we'll be heading out.
Yeah. Well, we'll catch you.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the podcast platforms and social media. All right. All right. Links will be in the descriptions in the audio platforms and YouTube. And
I almost forgot about that.
Yeah, put the gallo.
The guy.
There you go.
There you go, guys.
Órale pues.
Yes.
You
care.
good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, then. You ain't gonna cry about the whole thing?
I do, I hope.
All right, then, for sure. All right, then. Well, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Shoo!